Among the many things that Benjamin Franklin said, including, "Ooh, that key is so hot," and "You're a fine older lady." My favorite saying of his, and say it with me if you know it, beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy. Sam Hobbs graduated from UC Berkeley, and then he went to work on Wall Street as a registered sales assistant for Carl Kreitler, where he regularly traded share blocks in excess of $25 million. That's not $25 million now. That's $25 million in 1990 when it meant something. Then he got an MBA in Cape Town, and he came back to the US and he worked to help create a diversified equity-based hedge fund. But the reason he's here tonight is in 2003, he founded Twin Lakes Brewing Company. Sam Hobbs.
It's great to be here. So again, I'm here today. I'm going to talk not only about Twin Lakes Brewing Company, but also Twin Lakes Farm, because there's a symbiotic relationship between both of them. And without one, you don't get the other. And most importantly, what I'm going to talk about is creating a community of friends. Twin Lakes Brewing Company, Twin Lakes Farm dates back to our founding father, George Washington. The farm has been in my family for 7 generations. It is truly one of the historical farms in the state of Delaware. Twin Lakes is most people in Delaware, in the Brandywine Valley, know about Twin Lakes Farm through ice skating at Twin Lakes. It's amazing. When I'm out in the public and I'm doing different beer events, people will come up to me and they'll say, "Sam, God, I skated there as a child, or my grandparents skated there, or my parents met there." And it's really one of those warm, fuzzy feelings that I get that, it's great to know that people have been coming to our farm for so many generations and being a part of the community. So Twin Lakes Farm is a very, very important part of Delaware. 5 years ago, actually we founded in 2003, but we actually started producing beer in 2006. It will be our 5th year anniversary this April. We're very excited about that. But most importantly, I want to step back and I want to talk about what it is to be a family member on a farm that's been in our family for 7 generations. The key to that, and what we've been trying to do as a family, is preserve this farm for future generations. It's really, really important. As we all know, the environment in our community is being developed at a very, very rapid pace. Our family is committed to really trying to keep this business, this farm for future generations. And through that, Twin Lakes Brewing Company is playing a very major part. As we all know, our taxes are going up. Everything seems to be going up. But if I can create a little small business there that I can pass on to my children and my grandchildren, that will enable us to keep it as open space. As you can see these beautiful pictures, here we are in the heart of the Brandywine Valley. Having lived all over the world, this is one of the most beautiful, exquisite places, and we really have to focus our attention on trying to preserve it. My next slide, what's the next slide after this? So, obviously the natural beauty of Twin Lakes. You can see the horses, and this is still the open space that we have. Now to the fun part. What about Twin Lakes Brewing Company? Twin Lakes Brewing Company is a 26-barrel, steam-fired, gravity-fed brew house. We produce fresh, local, delicious beer. It's living beer. It's alive. The yeast is still active. So when I say, what are we trying to do? We're trying to produce, in our fresh, local, delicious, those 3 words really capture everything that Twin Lakes Brewing Company is about. Fresh, what does that mean? Providing the freshest possible beer for our consumers. How do we do that? We've got an amazing water source. It's mineral-enriched water that produces a smoothness and drinkability in our beer. We have the freshest ingredients. We only use the original 4 ingredients. We only use whole-flowered hops. We don't even use pellets. We use the best possible grains. We use the freshest grains. We use brewer's yeast, which comes basically every 2 or 3 weeks to our brewery. So what we're trying to do is really create this wonderful, fresh beer. Local. Local's very, very important. You've been hearing that tonight, and you're going to hear it again. local, what we're trying to do is it encompasses everything about who we are. Local is have a beer with your neighbor. Get out and meet your neighbor. Knock on that door. Be a good citizen of your community. In our local community, we want you to go out and purchase, go to your local restaurant, have a beer with your family. But not only that, support your local businesses. You've heard that over and over tonight. It is so important. But not only that, support your local nonprofits. We try to do that. As a matter of fact, tomorrow night at the Gold Ballroom at the Hotel DuPont, Faithful Friends is having its 10th anniversary. It's a huge achievement. It's the first major no-kill shelter in America. And tomorrow night we'll be raffling off a tour package. And if anyone's going there, please bid on it. Delicious. What does delicious mean? It's the fun part of the beer. What we're trying to do at Twin Lakes Brewing Company, we are not extreme brewers. We are producing extremely drinkable beer, fresh from our farm to your pint. That's what we're trying to do. We also have our 3 patron saints of brewing, Saint Fresh, Saint Local, and Saint Delicious. He's the guy drinking there on the side. It's as well, every year at this time is our anniversary. And we have a horse, his name is Delicious. And we deliver kegs to Buckley's Tavern on every year at this time. And I tell you that it is one of the great traditions that we have is delivering those kegs. And our 5th anniversary is coming up on the 21st of April from 4 to 8 o'clock. I welcome you all there. I really do. Now, I have to say two quick things. We've been hearing about the arts tonight. This is liquid art, my friends. And you know what? It is truly something that we're trying to give our community that is something that is so fresh and so delicious that you should all be proud of. My wife said to me one thing that I have to say before I leave. Please drink responsibly. Take care.